What's up, guys? It's Glenn here with Street Truck Channel Garage. So I'm back again with another update. I'm sorry it's been a little while, but I've got some good news. I finally got everything ironed out with my injury, my medical things that I was having to deal with because of it, and the sport truck. So I had to set the sport truck off to the side for a little while because I was dealing with a few things. And as I was getting my strength back, I started to play with the Suburban. Got some things going on in it I'm going to share with you guys here shortly. But the purpose of this video is just to pick up where we left off a few months ago with the sport truck. Since I've got everything straightened out with it, it's time to get jumped back on it. So with that being said, it's going to sandblasting today. That was pretty much where we left off with it. It was getting ready to get loaded up and go to sandblasting, and then I had my accident, so I had to postpone and had to put a halt on everything. So now that I've got everything back in line and in order, I'm taking it straight to sandblasting right now and picking up where we left off. So I'm hoping that once he gets the doors and the cab and everything sandblasted on it, the frame in the rear and a little bit of the frame in the front, I can get it back here as soon as possible, and I can start getting the flip kit done in the back, getting the front lowered, and then I can get the cab and the doors and stuff in a sealer, and then I'll be able to take him the bed and the other couple small parts that'll come later and go ahead and take them and drop them off to him after the fact. But right now, if I can get this over there and get it dropped off so that he can get it blasted, then I'll be able to get started on it a lot quicker than what I initially anticipated. So that's what we're going to do this afternoon, guys. We're going to run over and we're going to drop this thing off at my buddy's house so he can get it blasted, and then that way we can pick up where we left off. All right, guys, so picking up where I left off on the previous clip. So the last clip was of the sport truck going to sandblasting. So it's back from sandblasting. I haven't picked the camera up much since I've had it back. So what I want to do is, since the last time I've sent the truck off, it's been back. I have been doing a lot of work, and I should be videoing. I'm terrible at videoing. But just a quick update of where the sport truck's at, because everybody keeps asking, and when I mean everybody, on my pages, on Instagram, on Facebook, me directly, what's up with the sport? Have you been working on the sport? Why haven't we seen any updates? I'm not good at the contact, and I'm trying to get there. But if I had somebody that followed me around that just filmed everything I do, maybe I'd be better at it. But having this GoPro on a tripod and moving it and pausing it and starting it and pausing it, it's tough for me because I'm just hands-on and I just want to work. So I apologize about that. I've told you guys on the first channel and on this channel, I'm not the best at it. But what I want to do, because I know everybody wants an update, the sport is getting worked on. It's heading in the right direction. It's getting where I'd like for it to be. So real quick, I'm just going to do a quick walk around of the truck, show you where I'm at right now, and give you an update on where the truck's fixing to be and some of the parts and things that I've got ordered that are on their way and that I'm going to be picking up here soon, so that everybody is on the same page as I am, because I know I am super late to the party with the sport truck, because this was supposed to be a super epic build that was supposed to start about 5 or 6 months ago before I got hurt. So with that being said, let me update you guys on where I'm at on the sport, and I hope you guys enjoy it and like where I'm at on the sport and where it's going. So real quick, the way the Sport is sitting right now, I finally have all the flip kit installed. It's back from sandblasting. I've got the frame all in a black enamel. Got the notch in, all Beltec. There was already notches, there were already shackles in the back. I have yet to adjust them down. They're still where they were at whenever I got the truck. It just had a 2-inch drop in the back. So this truck will probably sit ride height at 5 in the front, 7 in the back. So I'm going to eventually, when I get the bed and the wheels and everything on, I'll make this adjustment. I should probably go ahead and do it now, but I just haven't done it yet. I'll move this down one hole, because that's about 5.5, 6 inches with the flip. And right now with them shackles, it's sitting at about 7.5, 8. So I'll probably move it to this hole here and put it more around 7 inches. And that should be a good ride height for the look that I'm going for. And the back will be all buttoned up. I'll order the shocks and get them coming here soon. Once the truck becomes a full roller, I'll go ahead and I'll order the shocks and stuff and have all them here for the final assembly. But for the most part, the rear is done with the flip kit and the rear drop. The cab, like I said, it is back from, let me shut the door, it's gonna be kind of loud, but with the truck being back from sandblasting, got a lot of the terrible rattle can and just god-awful mess that was on this truck. And believe it or not, I mean, the truck is pretty straight for what I was afraid the truck was in. So but the front frame, I done got the motor out. The motor's gone. The firewall is all cleaned up. I'm gonna call in the morning and get an appointment to have the new windshield put in the truck. I'm gonna have a solid back glass put in the truck. I'm getting rid of the sliding glass. They're awful. It's the same glass that's in my grandfather's gold truck, and they leak, and I mean it's got to go. It needs a solid back glass in it, a new front windshield, and for that'll be done. I'll get that taken care of. Both door glasses are in very good shape that I've noticed, so I shouldn't have to do anything with them. This Sunday, if everything goes to plan, I'll have the power plant to go back in the Sport. I got rid of the old worn out tired 5.7, and I've made the decision like most people do, and I've chose to go with a LS base platform to go back in the truck. On the ground here are 3-inch. I went ahead and spent the extra money and made the choice to go with the React drop spindles so that I can keep the factory track width in the front of this truck, because the front ends on these trucks, the fenders and everything taper in so much. Beltec spindles and McGoy spindles push the wheel out, so I did not want that. I wanted to try to keep those wheels that I have ordered tucked in the fender well as much as possible. The only way I could go any more than that is to go with either the Elevate or the React control arms that are shorter that also bring the wheel in shorter than stock. I'm not going to splurge for that. The React spindles is going to be more than enough for what I need for this build, so I'll be happy with that. So that is where I'm at right now on this truck, guys. The spindles are on their way. I've got, once the spindles get here, I'll be rebuilding the front brakes, because the React spindles, you have to run the HD, the heavy duty, the bigger rotor, the 1.25 rotor on the front of this truck. This Sport is a 90s model Sport, so it has the light duty front brakes, which is a bummer because this truck has really good front rotors, calipers. Everything looks like it's been replaced not long ago before I purchased the truck. So that's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. So to keep that stock track width, I'm going to have to go ahead and put all brand new front brakes on the truck. So that's not the end of the world, but it's just a little setback that I wasn't prepared for, but we'll get through it, no big deal. So real quick, that's where the Sport is right now. I have a few other things I'm going to update you guys on. It won't be this video here. This is just a re-entry video after the Sport went to sandblasting. Y'all will see that little clip. And then basically, this is where we're at. Sunday, this coming Sunday, I should be picking up the motor. The wheels are in. I've been waiting for the last 3 months on the wheels. The wheels are in stock. They finally showed up. They're mounted, they're balanced. I go pick them up tomorrow. I'm going to keep them for... There's a handful of people that already kind of know, but as far as you guys know on YouTube, I have kept it a little bit of a secret. So, with that being said, the wheels are in, spindles are on order, and a few more things that are on their way. The Sport is getting built, and there's going to be a huge debut next year for this truck, and I can't wait for you guys to come along with me. So with that being said, thank you for all the ones that have still been sticking around on the Facebook pages, the YouTube channel, and Instagram. I really appreciate you guys, for everybody that follows when I do the small updates on the other pages. But this is a new video, and I know you guys have been looking forward to it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you.